Hi there. So I feel a little bit like I'm talking around the same point sometimes, but I'm trying to work it out myself whilst sharing it with you guys. You and your masculine twin, or if you're a masculine twin, you and your feminine twin, have an energetic connection to each other. So you can't come together with each other through like the way that we've been told to try and do relationships. We're trying to like contact them on the outside. It's all about shifting the internal in order to pull that relationship towards you. I feel like it's quite difficult to explain because I'm still trying to work it out myself, but basically you two are like magnets to each other, and you need to like sort of work on that magnetic attraction. It's like if you imagine yourself internally, your masculine and your feminine side are like they should be like two magnets that pull together and fit together perfectly. And that's kind of like what you have to think of with your twin, pulling together with them like magnets. But if your magnet's facing the other way, then you can't receive what you're trying to attract. So basically, your twin will act out whatever it is that you need to heal until you heal it. They're almost like a perfectly scripted actor in your drama of self. It's like a dramatic illusion that you're seeing out there so you're not broken, but to heal, to repair, to draw your attention to your internal relationship with yourself. So this is why when you try to contact your twin or you try to make them behave differently on the outside, it doesn't work, because you're trying to change something on the outside without changing it on the inside. So you need to shift the internal in order to change their behaviour on the outside, rather than trying to do it the other way and still have that block within, because they'll still respond in the same way. And this made me think of the whole attraction that I've had to the unavailable man for years. Like I said in another video, I've been in this like perpetual cycle, this perpetual loop of that for what feels like forever. And I realised today that there are obviously like available men out there that I'm attracted to. It's not that everyone I'm attracted to is unavailable. But what I realised was it's my people that match my authentic masculine energy. So I guess you could say this, the energy that came from my dad or whatever, what feels true to me within is people that I pick up on that from, that are either unavailable or that I actively avoid energetically, even though I'm like pulled to them, like I want to be with these people. I realised that there's a few like massive fears that are underneath this, which I'm sure a lot of other people will resonate with. And I was trying to get to the point, because like part of it is like the fear of intimacy, the fear of actually receiving what I want. But what I realised was that the biggest fear is that I have a crippling fear of losing control and being out of control. And I know that these people will put me into a state where I'm not in control. Not in the sense that they'll dominate me, I don't mean that. I mean that they'll emotionally, physically, like mentally, whatever, put me in this vulnerable state where I feel all sorts of emotions and I'm trying to hold on to control of that. I guess it links to the fear of feeling as well, of allowing yourself to feel, which is something that both my twin and I have major issues with. So we actually actively put ourselves in relationships and in work situations to an extent that either don't allow us to feel, or which in a way that we can control our state of emotional response. So you can't expect them to, these people that you're attracted to, you can't expect them to become available or to come towards you if you're sending out this signal and if you're unavailable internally to yourself. So really what you're chasing, what you're like desperately craving is that connection internally to yourself and being, because I feel like part of me is like I really want to be in a relationship with myself, but part of me is so afraid of that at the same time for some weird reason. It's like I told myself that was a bad thing at some point, and yeah, it's really interesting because in trying to control things, I actually feel more out of control than if I just allowed myself to lose control and to trust in them or trust in the universe or trust in whatever it's pertaining to. If I just let myself, I would actually feel more fulfilled and more in control. So it's actually like a bit counterproductive, because on one hand I'm saying I want to be in control, and on the other hand I'm actually actively putting myself in a state where I don't feel like I'm in control. So yeah, so that's just some thoughts for today. Hope you're all having a lovely day. Thank you.